What's up, fellas? Welcome back to Grealish to Glory, episode 8. We start off with the few squad battles rewards that we got for playing the 3 games to unlock the team of the season of Under. And even though these rewards weren't the best, they turned out to be massively important for the series, and I'll show you why just in a second. So yeah, as I say, these rewards were not the best in the end, but after everything sold, we made about 4 to 5,000 coins, and that was big because we decided to upgrade our base Veron to the mid version. And looking after our base version had sold, we would have been funnily enough, about 4 to 5k short of being able to afford the mid version. So as I say, them few squad battle rewards came in extremely handy for us. As you see us here, just checking the price of mid Veron. Definitely wanted him with the shadow, so he looked like he was going for about 92 to 94k with the shadows. R1 sells for 76,000 coins with the shadow, the base version. So that gives the coins. He came down a little bit from the last time I checked. Last time I checked he was 100,000 coins, but it looked like he had come down, as I say, to about 92 to 94. I had a quick check on the Prime version just to see if he was in budget, but unfortunately for us he was just a little bit out of budget, about 30,000 coins. But with rewards on Thursday, definitely going to be picking him up with the coins we get, sell the mid one, and then pick the Prime up and try him out, and then eventually when we do get enough coins, sell the Prime and then pick up the Prime icon moment. So just see us here now picking up the Veron with the shadow. Wanted the one in the CM position just because it was better for chemistry. It gave him one more chemistry, so give him 10 as opposed to 9. And that's why I didn't buy the cheaper one that was positioned as a cam or a CDM, so I did pick up the centre mid version. And here's the side that we're going to be playing him in. Got that team of the season Jonathan, team of the season Evander in the side, as well as team of the season Moment Rafinha. And there's the custom tactic just for anyone who wants to see them. Play 5 width, 3 depth in the defence, and then 5-5 in the attack, with 1 player in the box for corners and 1 player in the box for free kick, as we come up against a strong side here. Just to let you know, we start this episode 3-0 in the weekend league, just because we done a team of the season Moments Rafinha review on the channel, and we played 3 games in weekend league with him, and we ended up winning them all. So if you did want to see the highlights of the first 3 weekend games that we played, go back on the channel and check out that team of the season Rafinha review. It's a quality episode that with lots of goals in. But into the action here, as we've taken the lead and we're just trying to defend our opponent's attack. We do end up defending it successfully, and then pick the ball up, and then we transition into our attack. So we've got Veron to Grealish into Jonathan, and Jonathan with that double tap Y puts Evander through on goal, and Evander with the composure to finish it. And we do a nice little turn here with Grealish, get the ball with Jonathan, double step over into the running fake shot. As a shot, it's saved by ter Stegen, but the opponent panics here, do the fake drag back, play it across, and then there's Evander to get his second goal of the game. And this is where our opponent had enough, as our opponent decides to leave the game at this point, and I don't blame him, to be honest. We were playing these games at about 2 in the morning on the Sunday night. Yeah, so we started 3-0 on the Sunday night, and we did manage to get quite a few games done, to be fair. Not with many rage quits either, not any very early rage quits anyway, but into this game I feel like we get really unfortunate the way that we concede this goal. We could have a good interception in there with Douglas Luiz, and then again with Varane. I felt like we won the ball cleanly there, but the ball just bounces perfectly for his Ronaldinho to put the ball in. Maybe it was the strength that Ronaldinho's got on the card that allowed him to bully Varane through the challenge. But I mean, I felt like we did put a good challenge in, and again here, we put in a good challenge with Mendy, and Atal just walks through the challenge, and then he puts the ball rolling and puts the ball past our keeper. But we've put a bit more pressure on him here. You can see by the amount of players we've got in the box. Little drag back with Jonathan in the box has been a revelation for us this weekend league already. This is a substitute we made in every game. Put Fernandez on for Douglas Luiz at half time, and sometimes put him on a bit sooner depending on the game. But in general we did leave Douglas Luiz on till half time, as he was doing a decent job for us, but just when I felt like we did need that little extra boost in the midfield, we did take Douglas Luiz off and put Fernandes on. And then from the resultant throw-in, we picked the ball up here with Rafinha into Jonathan. Grealish with a nice turn and the layoff back to Rafinha. Rafinha with the sidestep back to Grealish, and Grealish is there with his left foot to put us back in the game at 2-2. And he's off with that Pied Piper celebration. Just seems to be the one that my go-to celebration. It seems it's just like my body reacts instantly to it and just does that celebration all the time. With pressing LT down and then up and down on the right stick. As it's heartbreak for us here, as his Dembele beats our defence and plays the ball across to team of the season Natal at the back post. We had the better of the stats in that game, better possession, slightly better pass accuracy, more shots on target, but just one of them games, like the ball just it didn't seem to want to go into the back of the net for us. And another strong squad to come up against here with a few team of the season Reds in the team. But we picked the ball up with Mendy. Mendy gives it to Evander. Grealish to Veron. It was a lot of our attacks here to go through from that deep lying midfield position. Drags back into Rafinha with the first hand turn down to Grealish, and Grealish is there to put the ball away past the opponent's keeper at the near post. And then I feel like we get a bit unfortunate here. We put in a tackle with Mendy on Di Maria and the ball goes out for the throw in. So we regroup and try and defend it again. He plays the ball in. We put in another challenge with Varane, and again the ball goes out from the opponent's throw-in. So that's 2 tackles we've put in and not regained possession of the ball. And then from this resulting throw-in, I think he does end up scoring. And even here again, we put a good interception with Varane, and we passed the ball to Robinson, but he's just pounced on by my opponent's team of the season, Savanier, before he's got a chance to clear it. We picked the ball up with Mendy here. Plays the ball inside to Evander. Nice little first time touch to Grealish. Grealish to Jonathan. Back to Veron again. Driving his way up the field from the deep flying CDM position. Does a little drag back, waiting for the space to open. Plays the ball into Jonathan. And I feel like my opponent's keeper should do better there. So we celebrate and apologise with the celebration, because I felt like he could be a bit hard done by there. And that was the goal that ended it in the end. So yeah, we win that one 2-1. We did do better in terms of match stats, with 11 shots on goal, but we come up against another quality side here. A lot of team of the season, that red team of the season, Tevez, it was an absolute nightmare to play with. But we're just patient here with Veron, just waiting for Petit to make a mistake, and then we pounce in with them, win the ball. Grealish picks it up, back to Veron, plays it down to Evander with the drag back, beats the right back, and then goes back, because he knows that the space is open in the midfield for Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz with the safe pass, with him just being a silver, back down to Jonathan into Rafinha with the drag back, and then the little push forward into Jonathan. And Jonathan, as I say, has been an absolute revelation for us already in this weekend league. Gets another goal for himself. Opponent with a strong challenge there. I mean, I feel like that could have went either way. It could have been a foul, or the possession could have carried on like it did, and unfortunately for us it did carry on, but we did manage to win the ball back, intercepted it with Rafinha, our right back, and then Evander plays the ball back to Douglas Luiz, gets it back from him, ball rolls inside, down to Jonathan, Grealish, running fake shot, back down to Jonathan, and then Jonathan with a clinical finish once again to put the ball over the goalkeeper, and he's off celebrating. And then in this next clip we get a corner, play the ball out, play it short, as I say, always try and play the corner short, down to Douglas Luiz. Veron picks it up, nice turn from him. Robinson with the aggression wins the ball back, and then Jonathan into Evander, and then Evander with the composure to back into Jonathan to put us 3-0 up. And then my opponent picks the ball up here. He's got it with his Rashford, just jockeying. Wait for the moment to pounce again, like I say, and then Varane does eventually when the opponent makes a dodgy first touch. Ball roll with Grealish, play it back down to Douglas Luiz, sees the runner Jonathan but just can't make it, but Grealish wins the ball for us. Rafinha to Jonathan, and Jonathan puts it just wide, so he's unlucky not to get his hat-trick there. But we pounce on the ball here from the opponent making a mistake. Jonathan gets the ball, little bit fortunate, and then Grealish is there to pick the scraps up to put us 4-0 up in the game. And as you can see, my opponent's paused, so 4-0 at half time, and my opponent's going to jump on out of this game. Just to let you know, I left 2 games out of this weekend league, just because we were playing against the dullest, the drop back players. I think we won both games 1-0, but there wasn't many highlights in the game, so I did decide to leave them out. But just to let you know, we did win both games 1-0. And my opponent, he's got that player moments, Kamada, and he was a very, very tricky player to play against. Again, he plays the 1-2 here, and I think he's got a 5-star weak foot, and he just hammers that one home with his left foot. I didn't know which foot to put him on in the game. He just seemed to be able to put the ball in the net with his right or his left. As you see, he scores one with his right there with a nice run and fake shot. Seeing the gap open up in our defence and driving through it. But we carry on. I felt like we could beat this opponent, and he weren't expecting that drag back from Grealish. I think he's expecting a shot near post. So as we drag back, and then with the outside of the foot shot, it just threw him off guard a little bit. And he picks the ball up here with again that Kamada, who's the most dangerous player in the game. We're trying to defend it, but what a finish that is from King Kai Havertz on his left foot. Only a 4-star weak foot on the team of the season, not the 5-star like the foot birthday. But as you can see, he's still more than capable of finishing. Get a bit lucky here with Jonathan, but just keeps the ball and recycles it back to Veron. But on with the turn down to Rafinha with the little scoop turn into the drag back to Veron, to Jonathan, to Grealish. And then Grealish, unfortunately, with his 3-star weak foot, he's usually better in that situation with a 3-star weak foot, but just gets it saved by the keeper. Then Jonathan misses the header not long after. But I've left this clip playing because our opponent makes a mistake here, tries to play it long with his goalkeeper. We win the header. Grealish plays the ball to himself. That's how good he is. Heel to heel flick, and he's got the strength to hold off the defender, and just rifles that one into the far corner. So 3-2 in the game now, and we're just looking to press a bit more. So that's why I put team press on, just because it was the 70th minute, and I knew we needed to get back into the game. And it does help instantly as we win the ball with the press. Vander plays it to Grealish with the layoff to Jonathan in the box, and then Jonathan scores again to make it 3-3. So after being 3-1 down, we're back to 3-3, and then I take it off team press here. So at this point in the game, I took it off team press because after being 3-1 down, I would have been happy just to get into extra time and just regroup. But it actually doesn't go that far as we play the ball out to Rafinha with the drag back, sees the run of Grealish, not much stamina, but does the heel to heel flick, drills it across, and there's Jonathan to put us 4-3 up in the game. So after being 3-1 down, we managed to pull that one back and win the game 4-3, and then we do eventually manage to see the game out. So yeah, I think at this point it puts us 9-1 in the weekend league. And if you'd have said to me at the start of the weekend league you're going to be 9-1 with that team, I'd have bit your hand off for it. We'd have been delighted. But next episode's going to have our remaining weekend league games. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and look out for the next episode. See you all later. Bye.